Parshas Tatzava, specifically Daf Peidal Amud Beis, Zachary es asher asalech omolek b'derech. You should remember what omolek did to you and the path. It says Milchama LaHashem ba'omolek miderder. There's a war of Hashem against omolek from every generation. And it says more than that. The throne of Hashem, so to say, is not complete till all the children of omolek are destroyed. It says specifically Zachary shel omolek, and is explained in other place, the concept of Zerua, he planted in the Yidden this omolek. And we have to take that plants that omolek planted in us to completely destroy it. Because every generation a person has to say that I came today out of Mitzrayim. And therefore we mention Yitzias Mitzrayim every day. That Yitzias Mitzrayim is by every person every single day. And after he comes out of Mitzrayim, then he has the concept of omolek coming and fighting through. And the concept is that the Yidden are called Knesset Yisrael. Knesset Yisrael is, so to say, Knesset is taken inside vesseling Yisrael, the level of Yisrael of above. In other words, the Yidden are, so to say, a place of vessel for Hashem's name Yudke Vavke from above, which is Machad and Shem Elokim. In other words, Shem Havai is coming and dwelling in a person, and Yidden are, so to say, the vessel to contain the concept of Yisrael of above. And every Yid, you have a Nekudas Ayadus, Nekudas Alev. By every person, the inside of his heart, he has this burning desire to Hashem, and this burning desire to connect to the Eibishter, and that is all of his desire to be one with the Eibishter. But unfortunately, sometimes it's not being revealed. Every person has it. The question is the level of revelation. But the pasuk says, "Levavtani bachas meinayich." You made me your heart, and now the same thing is the heart contained inside all the life force. The same thing you are containing inside of you, the concept of God inside of you. But be'achas meinayich, in one point, we made, so to say, the heart containing you. In other words, at least every year, at least once in his lifetime, this concept of the godliness that's inside of him will be opened up in one way or another. And the concept of Golos Mitzrayim is the concept that there should be, it's not an open way, but the only concept of belief. Belief is not a burning desire to Hashem. And after a person thinking and contemplating and is thinking great length about the godliness that the Eibush is creating the world every single moment, and is thinking about it as much as he can, that Ani Avaylish Nisi, there's no change before Hashem created the world and after Hashem created the world, and everything is completely nullified to Hashem, and nevertheless the Eibush is our Eibishter, and everything are completely nullified to him, and the more he's thinking, contemplating about it, he will not have any other desire. It says, the only desire will be only to the Eibishter. And that the heart should be, the heart will be completely full of the revelation of Hashem Havai, that there should be inside of him, and complete burning desire to Eibishter, to throw everything aside, and doesn't want to do anything, and he doesn't want what the Nefesh Habahamis wants. And this is the concept of Knesset Yisrael Delayla, in other words, containing inside Shem Havai from above. In other words, complete desire only to the Eibishter, and only the three levushim, three clothing, which is Machshava Dibur Ma'aseh, will be clothed only with the Eibishter's clothing. And even though it says, my thought is not your thought, but that is only if the continuation of the pasuk. It says, your path is not my path. In other words, when you're not going in my path, your thoughts are not my thoughts. But when you follow my path, doing my mitzvahs and following the direction the Eibusha says, then your thoughts are my thoughts. In other words, your thought of a person is completely grasping and grabbing Hashem's thoughts, so to say. And this concept of revelation of the inner part of the heart is the concept of Nekushma. and this is the concept of sweetness, lisanig el Hashem, and this is specifically the concept of Eretz Yisrael, Eretz Teva Rechava.